back to another episode of Leave Me Alone. I'm busy farming. Today I'm going to show you how to make my focaccia. This is absolutely my favorite bread. The previous video I showed you how to put the no-knead dough together. It's the exact same, so we're going to go right into making the focaccia. So last night, again about 7:30, I put together a no-knead dough. And all I'm going to do now is transfer it into my baking pan. I'm adding to this 1/4 cup approximately of olive oil. I'm just going to spread the oil a little bit. I couldn't find my brush. Stacy must have hid it on me. A lot of things go into hiding in the kitchen.
If you spot it in the background, leave a comment as to the location of the brush. Video and scavenger hunt today. Little extra bonus for the farming community.
Okay, so again, no knead dough right into the pan with approximately 1/4 cup of olive oil. And all I'm going to do now is just try and get the oil, or the dough rather, coated in the oil. And I'm keeping in mind what is the top of when it sat in the bowl. So this is the top. So now that I'm well coated, I'm just going to come up the sides just a little bit here. That'll help keep it from sticking. And I'm just going to attempt to spread it out across the entire bottom. Sometimes when you initially place it into the pan, you're not going to get it all across the bottom. We're going to come back in about 30 minutes and we'll spread it just a little bit more and we'll add our toppings. So we'll see you back here in about 30 minutes. Okay, welcome back. It's been about 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and just season the top of the dough with a little Himalayan salt and some black pepper. And I'm also going to put a little bit of nice Italian oregano. Greek oregano would be amazing as well. And we don't want to overdo it. Now I'm going to start to place my toppings. So I have some organic cherry tomatoes that are sitting in some olive oil, salt and black pepper. Never met a tomato that didn't like some salt and black pepper and a little oregano. You could eat that just like that. Look at that, look at that. You gotta smell this, it's amazing. All right, so what I like to do is take my tomato, give it a little squeeze so some of the juice can come out. It helps to flavor the top of the dough. And again, you don't have to be perfect here. And once I get my tomatoes laid out, we'll then add our black olives. And you could use Kalamata, you could use green olives, whatever your preference is. I happen to like the black olives. And again, if you can't tell, I'm trying to just lightly push the tomato down into the dough. I like the skin side up. Helps the tomato stay nice and juicy. My favorite way to eat focaccia is the next day. I'll slice it in half and I'll put maybe some mozzarella, some basil in the middle and just warm it back up in a toaster. Excellent. Get away. Okay. As I said earlier, you can see how the dough now is starting to loosen up just a little bit, and we can get it to the edges of the pan. We're going to place our black olive, same thing, cut side down. So basically, I cut the olives in half. I believe I used 14. We'll see if that's going to be enough. And the cherry tomatoes, I think I used approximately 14 as well. But you can use as little or as much as you like. Quanto basta? That's David Rocca. Or Rocco, I should say. I believe it's David Rocco. Used to have a show on the Food Network. We miss his shows. They don't air in the US anymore. And once I get this topped, we'll add some of the oil left over from the tomatoes and just give it a little extra seasoning and we'll be ready to go. This will bake in a 450 degree oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. And then you could take it right out of this pan and put it on the wire racks. Okay, I'll just take a little bit extra we have left here of the olive oil and some of the juice of the tomato that's been released. And I generally would also add just a little bit more olive oil, a drizzle of olive oil over the top, and a little extra salt and pepper. Okay, we'll see you in 30 minutes. About 25 minutes later, focaccia is ready. How good's that look? Okay, let's see if we can get it out. What I'm going to do now is transfer it to a wire rack so it can cool. Well, that's going to have a nice crust on the bottom. Oh, by the way, for Kim and Paul up on Long Island, we'll be making this for you in about a week when we go visit Mom. There you go. Hold still, let's see what the bottom looks like. That's hot. How does that look? Nice. All right, there you have it. Delicious focaccia bread made using a no-knead dough. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe. We appreciate all of the comments you guys have been giving. And we're gonna just keep making some videos. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. So hope you enjoyed this one. This is my favorite. All right, listen closely. Come a little closer. Oh yeah. There you go. Hold still. How does that look? Oh, what do we have here? I think the cameraman might like this. A little focaccia. Money, check out the video.